All right. So today I'm going to be introducing us to a new EA that I just created that is going to make our trading so much easier. So this is going to enable you to place your trades at just the click of a button. So it's called the executioner. So we're just going to drag it to our screen. All right, so these are the values that you have for your inputs. The first thing is you can determine to use percentage risk per trade. So you can decide whether you want to risk a certain percentage of your account or whether you want to use a money value. So if you want to use the percentage risk, just enable this to be true. And right in the next, you can select how much of your account you want to risk on a given trade, right? So if you don't want to use percentage risk, let's say maybe you want to use a particular amount of money, then what you need to do is to select false right here, and then you'll be risking my account is in dollars, so you'll be risking $100 right here. But usually I just risk a percentage of my account. So I'm going to leave this at 0.5. Then you have slippage. So when you're doing market execution, this is the maximum slippage you are willing to accept, right? So you don't have to be so afraid of um, slippages again like that. All right, so let's click on OK. And this is basically what you get on the screen. So I'll go over the buttons quickly. So the first thing you can do is to switch your trade direction. So are you buying or selling? Just click on it. Sell becomes buy, buy becomes sell. So depending on what you want to do. All right, so let's say we want to take a trade of this other block here. All right, so let's use this one. All right, so let's say we want to take a trade of this other block. So what we'll do, buy, then it's a limit order because price is currently above where we are taking the order. So click on limits. So three lines immediately appear on your screen. The red one is your SL. So let's say we want to put our SL just slightly below that low. And then the next line, the brown one, is your entry. Just drag it to where you want to enter. And then the next one is your TP. So let's say we want our TP to be right above here. Once we've done this, all you need to do is to click execute, and you see it's right here. It takes the trade automatically for you. So no more need to be leaving your charts to go calculate your position size or to do whatsoever thing you want to do again, or to start typing in numbers and why you're doing that, so cumbersome and all that. All you need to do is to drag your lines around, and that is basically that. And once you want the lines out, just click on limit again, and those lines disappear, and you're left with your order. So what if we want to take a buy stop? All right, so a buy stop is a trade, is an order that is above current price. So let's see, we're anticipating a breakout of this place. So we could just see buy stop, right? And then we drag our TP maybe somewhere here. Our entry is above previous day's high. Maybe for whatever reason, maybe we're doing it on this day, we want our SL to be at the low of the day. And then you just click on execute, right? And your order is placed. You'll see that the lot size is smaller because our SL is wider in this case. So it's just that simple. It's really that simple. All right, so let's take market execution. So when you're doing market execution, you're basically going to get just two lines. Remember, we're just buying at market price. All right, so you're going to get just two lines. So your TP and your SL. So let's say we want our TP to be here and then our SL to be down there. All right, and then execute. So it's much faster. So if you need to do market execution, even at that is still much faster. All right, so that is basically how we take our trades. So let's quickly look at the sell. All right. So let's assume we take one of the trades that we took sometime recently and say we want to do a sell limit of this order block. Just click on limits, right? So let's see my SL words here. And then I want my entry to be just here. And my TP to be here. Then I click on execute. There's the trade right there, right? All right, so if I need to take another trade, just drag, maybe I want to change my TP levels. So what I usually do when I'm changing my TP, or when I need to change my TP, is that sometimes moving the lines while this order is here could be troublesome. So what I just do is, if I need to swing trade, which is basically what I do most of the time, I just execute twice. All right, so I have a second order. And when I take this off, I can simply drag this to where I want the other TP to be. All right, so I have the two trades right on the screen. All right. And you could go ahead to a sell stop. All right, so another good thing about the executioner is that it's going to correct you if you try to place the wrong trade. So a sell stop, you're supposed to place a trade below your entry should be below current market price. So what happens if we try to enter above current market price? Let's say we wanted to set a buy stop and instead we click on sell. All right, so this will happen, right? And then you click on execute. It's going to tell you invalid parameters, right? So those mistakes are eliminated, right? So that's about the executioner. If you want to place market execution, so all right, once you click on it, you have this. Just drag this to where you want it to be, and then click on execute, and then you have your trade, right? All right. So that is basically that about the executioner. Makes your trade so much, much, much easier. Just at the click of buttons, dragging lines around, you could place trades in seconds without wasting much time. And you stay risk managed because you're using the correct position size and all that. So tell me what you think about this tool.